actually came from a place of frustration, and I say this in the most productive way. I was frustrated. We were preparing these amazing future teachers. We're giving them theory and pedagogy and clinical hours in the classroom. And we were hearing from partnering school districts that their children were not getting enough hands-on, inquiry-based learning. And so the question became, what if we don't wait for the world to come to us? What if we bring something to them? And that's how the idea of this mobile learning lab was born. The Learning Bus is about providing engaging educational services, opportunities, resources to communities, especially under-resourced communities, and meeting people where they are literally.
Involved in this, of course, because science is hands-on when it's best delivered. We have to take inventory. I have to decide where we're going to steer this bus, where we're going to go in terms of a lesson, what types of materials we'll need, have to order the materials, make sure that we have the right dimensions, the right size, stay within budget, and then bring those materials together with the students at times other than when we're meeting at the Learning Bus and delivering our lessons, and come together and sort these things out, practice. We make prototypes of things. So, for example, we were making an anemometer for one of our lessons, and the students, of course, have to build that anemometer before they get on the bus and have the students do it. So this way we can see what the pros and cons of the build are, and we can be flexible and we can change things up.
Something I learned on this bus was how many different students I'd be interacting with possibly different diverse needs, such as maybe ELLs or different disabilities. And whenever I was in the classroom, we're obviously told about these things and just to be prepared for these things. But when I was physically dealing with all of the different classes, I just wasn't expecting how many different students I would be interacting with, because typically in my environment, I was only in an inclusion classroom and not necessarily an ELL classroom. So I wasn't necessarily prepared in that aspect, and it taught me how to cater to students with those needs.
Our donors are essential partners who really make it possible for us to take what is right now a pilot project that we know is having significant impact already and move it into a sustainable, scalable resource that our partner K through 12 programs can rely on for the long term. So the support that each donor provides really makes the full vision possible and really makes it possible for us to serve our communities in the multiple ways that they need us right now.